Hey guys, this is Miguel with In Plain Sight Security and Readiness, making a video about pretty much food preparation or scavenging, a little bit of both. I get a lot of questions about preparing for whatever event you're going to prepare for, how much food you should have, and what to do if you run out of food. Okay. So my answer to that is, depending on the situation that you're going to be dealing with, will determine how much food you should store. For most, even FEMA will tell you this: you should have at least 3 months worth of food. Now that's a lot. It may seem like a lot too. One thing you got to realize: in an emergency situation, you're going to have to ration your food. Because really, you're not going to know how long you're going to need the food for. They say you should have 3 meals a day and a gallon of water saved. But I'm going to tell you right now, depending on your situation, where you live, that might be hard to do. You may not have storage space for that. So you're going to have to ration that. Honestly, I know you can survive off a half a gallon of water. Really, you can survive off a couple bottles, but half a gallon will do it. Especially if you're not doing anything but just sitting around, and you can survive off of 1 meal a day. I mean, most people in America right now who are working, who do strenuous work, will tell you right now, they live off of 1 meal a day. You can do it. I know it's going to be hard for most people, but you can do it. So, they say 3 months. Depending on what you're prepping for, you can have it up to like a year, if not, so it just depends on what you're preparing for and how many people you're preparing to survive whatever you need to survive. So I say 1 to have 1.5 gallons of water per day and at least 1 meal a day. That's how you can determine that much. Now, what do you do when the food is gone? When the food's gone, you're going to have to find a way to replenish your food. Well, one thing, I wouldn't wait till your food is gone to start thinking about where you're going to get your food from. If you have 3 months of food and you're to the halfway point and you don't think things are going to get better, that would be a good time to start making a vegetable garden. Possibly, getting some animals and having them reproduce. Depending on where you live, there's you can find rabbits. If you can find some kind of poultry like chickens, or even wild boar, stuff like that. Those type of animals that reproduce and can produce a lot of meat. I would go with that. Also, perfect your vegetable gardening skills, because that's definitely gonna help out. And also, get vegetables that produce fast. Like cucumbers go pretty fast, green beans grow pretty fast. Tomatoes, collard greens. Certain vegetables, and also depends on the climate you live in. Do some research and see the vegetables that grow within like 3 weeks to a month that you can start harvesting. And that you can add to your food pantry. And also, if you do it in stages, every week you'll have new crop to harvest, and then next thing you know, you got your food. And also pick up hunting. Learn how to stalk prey, learn the tracks, learn what they do during mating seasons. How they deer will do a buck scrape, or those will rub their glands against branches. It's stuff like that. A lot of animals, they do that stuff. They mark their territory. You're looking for a mate. Figure out whatever you're hunting, what they do. Learn about it now. And then also, some people have already shelters away from their home that they're going to bug out to, and everyone can do that. Just make your own shelter somewhere. And set it all up, and make yourself a garden out there. Also, if you want to look at this, there's things called hidden or secret gardens, where you're pretty much putting vegetables and fruit in an area that's hidden, and you're using other plants to help that plant grow, and they all like grow in unison. Like, you know, some plants will create the nitrogen or hydrogen for other plants that need that to grow, and then, you know, they'll grow faster, and others, you know, they produce stuff to help other plants fertilize the soil. I mean, there's I can go on and on about, you know, secret gardens and stuff like that. So also, you know, learn how to can the stuff. Learn how to dry the vegetables and fruit. You know, that'll help to prolong the life of the food, so you can keep it longer. I mean, there's several things you can do to make more food. And one thing, a lot of this stuff is time consuming, and it's going to keep you busy. So it's going to get you out of that mentality of not worrying about the situation. Pretty much it's going to be like a job. Like, it's going to be like every day, because instead of you going to your work to, you know, make money so that you can buy food to, you know, support your family, pretty much you're going to turn into a farmer and a hunter, and that's how you're going to be supporting your family. That's going to be your job. Because, you know, you don't think that you're just going to plant a couple seeds in the ground and the plants are going to grow themselves. You know, you have to water the plants, you got to till the ground. You know, several things that go into, you know, vegetable gardening and farming and stuff like that. You know, you got to fertilize the soil. You know, you got to make compost. You know, so it's a cycle. It's something that everyone should look into, and you know, it's something you could do right now. As soon as you're done watching this video, you can go online and research all this stuff. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there on, you know, aquaponics and hydroponics and all kind of agriculture out there. I mean, there's a wealth of information out there. There's some bad information, but there is some good information out there too. And you'll hear me say this all the time: prep every day. When I see me by prepping every day, learn something new every day. And, you know, gather information. Whenever you got spare time, research something, you know. So, all right, guys, I hope this video, you know, gave you enough information on what to do when your food shortage gets low, and what to do on how much food to store. And, you know, if there's anything else you guys want to hear me talk about, just let me know. So, if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of good information out there. Go ahead and let me know if you like the video, you don't like the video. Leave comments, feedback. Go ahead and share it if you like. But, and also thanks for all the support everyone's showing. You know, it means a lot to me, and I'm trying to get this good information out to you guys in a timely manner. So, thanks again, and like always, you know, be humble, stay alert, and always be ready. Till next time, guys.